Back in Britain after cutting short his stay in the Dominican Republic, his third holiday since he resigned in July. Former Prime Minister Boris Johnson's considering going for the top job again after Liz Truss's government collapsed. But to say that prospect is divisive would be an understatement.
Good morning, Mr. Sunak.
Currently former Chancellor Rishi Sunak, who resigned during the last days of the Johnson premiership, has the most supporters among Conservative MPs. He's not spoken yet.
I've done some amazing things in my life. I've had a seat at the table at the World Bank and NATO.
The leader of the Commons, Penny Mordaunt, is also trying again after losing out to Truss in last month's leadership contest. If more than one candidate has the backing of at least 100 MPs on Monday, the decision then goes to around 150,000 Conservative Party members. They could well back Johnson, who quit after dozens of his MPs resigned following scandals including rule-breaking parties in Downing Street during COVID-19 lockdowns. But one well-known figure who served under Johnson says it's not time for him to return, with a parliamentary inquiry still looming.
The job of any cabinet member, let alone the Prime Minister, is to relentlessly and consistently be concentrated with a laser-like focus on the British people, from the economy through to the NHS, schools, crime, immigration. It's difficult to see how you could do that if at the same time you're giving evidence, giving testimony. We'll be caught back in the Groundhog Day, the political soap opera of Partygate.
Some Conservative MPs have already said they'd leave the party if Johnson became Prime Minister again.
There is a question mark about whether or not Mr. Johnson could create a stable and effective government. And to be honest, the same question has to be asked about Mr. Sunak. There are people out there who are in the anybody but Mr. Sunak camp. They blame him for Mr. Johnson's downfall.
Much of the public say they're tired of the instability in government, and one opinion poll suggests nearly 2/3 want whoever emerges as new Conservative leader, and hence Prime Minister, to call an early general election. Of course, events could always force them to do so. Nadeem Barber, Al Jazeera, London.